Alright fellas, what is up? Welcome back, and it has been a while since I've done a video, guys. I've just been busy as hell with work, playing a bit of COD 4, playing a bit of Witcher 3, and there honestly hasn't been too much Halo news to discuss kind of at the moment recently, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks they make those 360 Halos backwards compat, and I will be streaming those live, of course. But I want to talk to you guys about the Xbox One X. Now, I have mentioned this in a few of my previous videos, but I wanted to dedicate a single video to why you should get this Xbox. Now, I'll also discuss the points as to why you don't actually have to get it if you don't want to, but why you pretty much should if you really are a true Xbox fan. If you really care about graphics and power, then you should get the Xbox One X. And now, of course, I will explain why. Now, I'm not really going to discuss all the numbers and all the little itty gritty things, because that's not important. The only thing that is important is what you want to know as to what this console is going to do for you. Now, of course, that will be better graphics. Now, this whole generation for the last 3-4 years has been built on resolution, but the kind of ingrates, the people that don't really realize that resolution doesn't determine graphics. Now, the difference between the OG PS4 and the OG Xbox One was only ever so minor, but people made a big deal about the whole 900p versus 1080p thing, right? For example, The Witcher 3 dynamic 900p on Xbox One, 1080p on PS4, people made a big deal out of that. Now, to the human eye, there is no physical difference. You cannot see it, it is impossible. But the Xbox One X versus the, say, standard PS4, the PS4 Pro, standard Xbox One S, the difference with the Xbox One X is huge. You are going to actually get, of course, increased resolution as well, like the true 4K assets, and as well, of course, as actually better graphics, 4K textures, better assets. Games are going to look better graphically on the Xbox One X. Now, if you guys want to actually see this, I will leave a link in the description down below to the Tomb Raider showcase that was done on Xbox One X at Gamescom a couple of days ago. They show you the type of graphic fidelity that you will get on the Xbox One X. Now, of course, I will leave a link in the description down below to that, so if you guys want to go check that out, you will actually see the type of benefits that you will get from the Xbox One X. Because it's all good for me to say, yeah, we'll get better graphics, better textures, true 4K assets, higher resolutions, higher frame rates, that sort of stuff, but until you actually see it, it's kind of hard to explain. So of course, I'll link in the description down below if you guys want to go check that out. Be sure to do that because it looks amazing. Now, I'll also leave a link in the description down below to the true 4K trailer that Microsoft actually released for the Xbox One S, and it shows Assassin's Creed Origins and a few other games in there as well. Now, of course, if you don't want to get the Xbox One X, if you don't really care about the power, it is going to play like it's still an Xbox One, right? It's still an Xbox One, it's going to play all the same games, just it'll be the best version of those games, exclusive and third party like COD, Battlefield, etc. All the games are going to look better graphically on the Xbox One X. But of course, if you just want to just to play games, if you're not really a big fan of the whole power thing, then of course the Xbox One S and the standard Xbox One are still great consoles. And of course, as I said before, it's still an Xbox One, so it will play all your same games, all your controllers, all your apps, everything like that is still going to work. It's just a monster Xbox One, that's pretty much what it is, and you have true 4K, you have high resolutions, higher frame rates, better textures, better graphics. It's pretty much just the ultimate experience that a console can give you. Now, the value of this, in the US, it's $4.99. Now, that is a fantastic value for this box if you think about all the things that you're actually getting, because of course the whole gaming stuff like the better graphics is awesome, but you are also getting a 4K Blu-ray player in this console as well, and you are going to be able to stream, upload and capture gameplay in 4K 60 HDR, which is high dynamic range resolutions, and be able to post that to YouTube, stream it on Mixer, kind of wherever you want to go with it. You will be able to capture gameplay in 4K. Now, that alone is worth $4.99 straight there. Now, the fact that you're getting all these options in a box is just amazing value. Now, I have gone and pre-ordered my Xbox One X. I did that as soon as they announced it a couple of days ago. Now I cannot wait to get this on November 7th, but I just wanted to kind of take this time to do this video because there is still quite a lot of questions about the Xbox One X, kind of what it does, is it worth it, actually should I upgrade to it. Now I think yes, if you care about graphics, if you want the better resolutions. Now I'll also say this, you don't have to have a 4K TV to take advantage of the Xbox One X. If you have just a normal 1080p set, then there's this thing called super sampling. Now it will scale to the highest resolution possible, and you will be able to take advantage of what that TV can give you through the power of Xbox One X. But of course it is made for 4K, but you don't have to have a 4K TV, because I see people out there saying, well, I don't want to buy a 4K TV. You don't have to. Xbox One will still take advantage of whatever TV you have. But of course I have a 4K TV, and I got that for the X. It is made for 4K, that is what it is for, and that is the best place to play it, is on a 4K set, but you don't have to have a 4K TV. But fellas, I just want to thank you all for tuning in. It honestly is always greatly appreciated. I haven't really done any videos like this about the whole console stuff in a while, but I am looking to do more stuff like this, because there isn't really much Halo news at the moment. And speaking of Halo, Halo 5 is getting a true 4K update on the Xbox One X, which I did make a video about, but I may as well say that again, right, because I cannot wait to play Halo 5 in true 4K with all the graphics, the textures, the assets. I cannot freaking wait. But of course guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like me on Facebook, Twitter, and follow me on Beam, or I suppose I should call it Mixer now since they changed the name. The links in the description down below to those, and be sure to comment down below on if you guys are planning on getting this Xbox One X, if you're pre-ordered it, if you're waiting. I've got mine pre-ordered. I've got mine pretty much almost paid off at the moment, so I cannot wait to get it on November 7th. Stay safe, stay tuned, have a great day, and have a great week, and I will see you fellas on the next one.